I'm going to share my screen. So for my presentation, I did Black Lives Matter, maybe the largest movement in the US history. My argument, well, what I found is that I found a quote from the article that I read, and it said, "If you aren't moved by the George Floyd video, you have nothing in you," he said. And now you can be amplified by the fact that individuals probably have more time to engage in protest activity. What I gathered through reading this article is that they are comparing the BLM now from the past, and they are saying that this year the BLM was the largest movement ever. There have been movements in the past, but this one was the largest one. Methods, in the article, they had gathered past movements such as Women's March in 2017. I honestly don't remember. I don't even remember that. And the small movements in the smaller cities. The article brings up a graph of the percentage of population that is white in the communities that have protests. According to the article, they compared the different protests to the one that happened when the George Floyd incident occurred. For an example, they compared what was focused on such as protests may also be benefiting from a country that is more conditioned by protesting. The Arbitrational stance that the Trump administration has taken issues like guns, climate change, and immigration has led to more protests than under any of presidency since the Cold War. My theory. So according to what I read, gathering all the information that I got, what I think the theory is that they are saying that people are finally starting to come out and say what what they're feeling. What I was reading through, protesting has been going on, especially for the BLM movement, has been going on for a long time. And I know me, I don't know other people, but I know me, and I know I have not heard about a lot of the protests in the past. Yeah, they must have been pretty small because, TV they would show. So they're saying basically that in 2020 and 2021, like this movement is the largest one in US history. Like it has changed people's lives. For example, stores, people started violating stores and breaking into people's houses, but also there have been silence protests where people are peacefully protesting, but also not wrecking things. Existing literature, yes, I think that the argument is bringing the existing literature because it says in the article that the BLM movement has been going on since 2013. So they're just bringing it all up again. Like it's what I just read in 2013. Like it's been going on since then, and now they're just bringing it up, but 10 times more, so that people can actually see what is going on and what is occurring and how people are being treated. For the author, I feel as in my opinion that the author is supporting the article that I read, definitely supporting, because as I was reading, they're backing up their information and the graphs that I saw, different countries and who was protesting and who wasn't, even like the difference between black and whites and who was protesting, who wasn't, the difference between the silent protests and the more like hands-on protesting. So I definitely think that the author was backing up, and I do think the author was supporting supporting BLM. As I was gathering in my notes, I kind of had to dig in a little bit because I didn't really know if the author was supporting or not. I was kind of confused. But once I kept rereading the article, I realized the author was supporting and was for the BLM. Here's my sources.